Bonjour and welcome to the Tarot of Claude. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading for the mid-month October till the end of the month. This will be for the sign of Aries. I'm going to pull out a couple of cards from our oracle deck to get the energies for the middle of the month up until the end of the month, and then I will go in more depth into the message with my tarot deck. I hope you're all well. Now let's see what kind of energies we have for the mid-month in October. Now these are general readings. Take what resonates with you and just forget about what doesn't. If the message doesn't resonate at all, you may want to check your moon, rising or Venus sign for a different type of message, or maybe to get a more complete picture. Okay, so energies from October till the end. Okay, so the first energy you get is the energy of reflection, which I will go in depth in a minute about. And the second energy you get is the owl. Okay. So, the first card, reflection. In this oracle deck, by the way, there's a little poem written at the bottom, which I'm going to read to you. So it says, "Be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue." Now, this card, reflection, is talking about the being honest with yourself. It's asking you to reflect on what's going on in your head, but it's a very specific type of reflection. It's talking about facing your own truth. You may be having a fear of change as well. That's another theme of this card. But just generally speaking, it's about, facing your own inner truth and being honest. The second card, the owl, the little poem on it says this: "Behold sight, O ancient ones, for there is magic in the darkest of places if one dares to open their eyes." Now, this one, owl, is about knowledge. And it's knowledge that you must share, specifically. What I find really interesting is that the first card is about facing your own truth. It's very much about an inner work that you have to do, and it talks about eyes wide shut, whereas the owl specifically mentions daring to open your eyes, and it's about sharing your knowledge. So I believe that you need to do some kind of shadow work. So look in the deep corners, in your head. When we have struggles, this kind of events in our lives, we have, not everyone, but it is natural to deal with it, maybe just half deal with it, and then put it somewhere, lock it up and forget about it and move on. But when we do shadow work, when we look at those events that have been troublesome for us and very challenging, we learn very valuable lessons. And the owl card is telling you that if you do that work, you will be able to share that wisdom with other people who really need it. So let me just grab my tarot deck and go in a little bit more depth into the message. So what is this shadow work? that we're talking about. Okay, so you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Page of Wands. And then you get the Ace of Cups, the Star, and the Tower. Okay, I'm going to get an extra card for the Tower. I need to clarify the Tower so I get a better picture. The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I thought that would come out. Okay, so for the shadow work, we're talking about the Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Page of Wands. Now, Knights are action takers, and Pentacles or coins are the suit of your physical realm. The Knight of Pentacles is a very reliable knight. He's someone who will take his time doing what he needs to do, but it's a very strong, steady, secure energy. And the Hangman, many meanings to the card. It's a major arcana, so it's showing that this is a very important energy at this time for you. The Hangman is in suspension, so it's talking about a stagnant situation, because obviously he's hung, he can't do much. It's also a card of sacrifice, which is what this shadow work is about. And the Page of Wands, pages are messengers. It's also a new change of direction, something new, and Wands is about what drives you, what makes you feel passionate. And so I think that all of this inner work that you're going to be doing, that shadow work, you're going to take it slowly but surely. And yes, it will take some time. It's not going to happen overnight, but this is going to put you into a very new path, a new direction. It's going to present you with an opportunity. And all of this hard work that you're doing is going to bring you these 4 cards, which are right under the owl, which is about sharing your newfound knowledge. The Ace of Cups, so aces are new beginnings, the seeds of something. Ace of Cups is something that brings you a lot of joy, really the beginning of emotional fulfillment. It's a very positive card. The Star again, this is a major arcana, so it's a big important card in your spread. The Star can be healing, but it can be hope, but it's also divine guidance. And so I read this as you doing the shadow work, and then embarking on actually sharing that wisdom, newly acquired wisdom, is going to bring you a lot of emotional satisfaction, and it's divinely guided. It's fated, if you like. You know, the universe is putting you on the path. And it came to you, or will come to you, as a surprise. The Tower is a sudden event, something that really surprises you. Now, people are scared of the Tower because it's a brutal change, and people, generally speaking, don't like change. But look at what clarified the Tower. The Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is my favorite minor arcana. It's you getting everything you want in your physical world. It's the card of legacy, you lacking for nothing. So this transformation, this shadow work, and facing yourself and the truths and that fear of change is going to completely transform you and put you into that owl frame of mind, where you're going to share your lessons, your counseling gifts, in other words, and this is going to bring you a lot of happiness in your life. So I think that's a beautiful reading, Aries. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. And thank you very much for choosing to spend some time on my channel, and I hope to see you again soon. I offer daily readings that I upload every day, so I hope to see you around. Until then, au revoir.